Greetings, welcome to another Axe adventure. Today we are going to go over the smelting station that you can build in Hexxit. Now this in here is a pre-built one, I just did it, and I'm going to show you how to build it over here. Now this on the sides here, it's more or less for decoration and to store extra lava, and I'll get into that here in a minute because it's very important that you have the lava. Now these both, when you first start the game, you start off with this book, and you scroll through it, and it shows you how to build some items here. Now this here is what we're going to be getting into here, the smelting, and it just shows you how to make all these pieces. Okay, so there's the designs and everything. It shows you what you need to get this. You get the grout, you cook the grout, you get the bricks, right? So it shows you how to build all this. So that you can do all kinds of fascinating things. Now I'm going to start you off to build it. Now originally I set it up to where I could show you how to do it, and then I realized, oh yeah, I can just show you. Fancy little book here. Alright, so what we're going to do is show you guys how to actually build one. Now you're going to have to get your seared bricks, and you're going to make a 3x3. It has to be like that, or it doesn't function. And then you have your table and your lava tank. Now this window here, you don't have to put that there. I do that so that I can visually see inside my tank. I like to be able to see inside of it, okay? You don't have to close off the top. I just did because, I don't know, my Minecraft OCD wouldn't allow me to leave it open, right? Okay, so you're going to build this here, and using your seared bricks, just build all the way around the outside. Now you'll notice once you get it enclosed, presto, lights up. That lets you know that you're going to have a functioning smeltery. Okay, now again, get my windows, and I'm in creative for this, but I like to go up 4 high, nice and even. I take the seared glass, and what's good about the seared glass is it stores lava, which is very handy because you're storing your lava, and it allows you to get an empty bucket, and you can transfer it from this tank, from these glass tanks on the side, into your lava bin there. Now, see, lava tank. Go like that, so I can store me lots of lava. And we are going to put, there we go, seared bricks on this. Okay. Now, for these up here, more seared bricks. Now there's a reason why I'm leaving this opening, and I'll get to that here in a second. But, oops, it's nice and enclosed. Now, keeping in mind, this can go up as high as you want it. The higher you go up. Now, you notice when I clicked on this window earlier. Okay, now I have more room. Well, I will once I close it off. There we go, smeltery drains. We're going to want the faucets. We are going to want some tables. And we're going to want some basins. Okay. So, table, table, table. Drain, drain, drain. Faucet, faucet, faucet. Now you don't have to use this particular setup for it to work. As long as this thing is enclosed, it works just fine. Now, the reason why I like the basins is because I can actually get blocks out of it, and I'll explain that further here in a second. So I primarily use basins. And no rain, thank you. So, alright, so now I have my enclosed area, right? Now I look at this, look, all that room. I've got all that room because I actually enclosed it all off. The higher I go, the more room I have, the more blocks I can smelt. Now, I'm going to get some, we'll just use the iron ore. That's fine. Helps if I learn how to spell it, huh? Alright, so, take your iron, shift, click, boom. Oh, yeah, doesn't help that I don't have lava in there. So, boom. Put some lava in there, it fills that up. Now, each one of these holds 4 buckets of lava. In addition, these drains on these on the side, 4 buckets of lava. So you see how it's handy? 2, 3, 4. They fill up kind of funny. I don't know. So you see, I'm filling these up with the lava. Now you'll have to go make your own trips, like into the Nether or whatever, to capture this lava. But that's how it's done. Now you'll see in here it's smelting. Once this smelts, you will have, ta-da, liquid iron. Finish up now. Come on, don't make a liar out of me. There it goes. Okay, so that is now melted liquid iron. Now the reason why I like the basins is because you tap that, it fills up, and you can take the iron ore and turn it directly into iron block. Fills up, cools off, and ta-da, iron block. Now I've got me a block of iron. Interesting, yay? So, something I did not take into consideration, I'm going to need some gold. Now, I will just take a block of gold's fine. So, now you can actually mix these, it doesn't seem to matter. But there we go, I'll smelt those. And we'll throw some more iron in there too, just because I can. So we got the gold at the bottom, iron at the top, and it's going to do its little smelting deal. Now the reason why I had to do that, you'll see here in a second as soon as it gets it. Sometimes it can take a minute. Now, one thing you do need to note, when you smelt, say you take a iron ore and you stick it in a furnace, what do you get? You get an iron ingot. However, if you stick an iron ore, or any ore for that matter, okay, that can be smelted into something else, if you take that and add it into this furnace, you get 2 ingots for every ore you stick in there. That's right, 2 ingots. You can double it. So it's kind of like in the Technic, you could get the macerator and turn it into dust and you get 2 dust. This is the same thing, except for it's kind of a more drawn out process, but more bang for your buck. So if you're looking to get some things accomplished, it is very wise to go ahead and put it in the smeltery. Now, unfortunately, it's going to do iron first, so I actually need to get rid of the iron that's in there. So let me drain the iron, we'll get the gold, and then we will continue the video. Okay, so I ended up getting 14 blocks of iron out of that, and now the iron's gone. You see it's in there. Here's one thing you do need to note. If you do not have enough iron in there, it'll just pour in here and stay in there. This is now useless until I get more iron in there. Okay, so what I have right now is the gold. Okay, gold is in there. So you go over to these, you don't put anything in there, you just boop, fill that up with gold. If you look in your recipe books, it tells you how to get these. Now it tells you to use a blank cast. Now, to make a blank cast, oh, where you at? Okay, aluminum, brass, or gold. If you have aluminum, brass, or gold, which you can get aluminum, brass, made from 3 aluminum and 1 copper, get you aluminum, brass. So you can use aluminum, brass, or gold and get your blank cast. I just usually use gold. It's easier. I don't have to try to get the right combination of materials for that. So you got your blank cast, okay? So you take your blank cast We'll get some sun shining on us. And you take it over to your stencil table. Now you take your blank cast, you put it in there, next pattern. And this is how you get the tool rod cast, all the different pieces for different materials that you can make. Now I'm going to go over all this here in a minute, but I want the ingot cast right now. So there we go, ingot cast. You can take that over to your table, and presto, gold ingots. Not bad, eh? Now how much gold do I have in here? I went around the wrong way, didn't I? Oh, I got plenty. So go over to the next bin, pour the gold, and I'll get my block of gold back. Cools off. Ta-da! Block of gold. I got enough for another one. And I'll go ahead and start this one too as soon as that one gets full. I don't think it'll fill it up, but there we go. Start pouring. Because I only started with 3 gold in the beginning. There we go. Alright, so now it's empty. Okay. So, you get your cast, right? Now, your cast, once you get them, your stencils, you can put them in here. Now, I'm going to get the different patterns. I'm going to go through the process of getting the patterns. And then we will go ahead and show you what you do with those, okay? Alrighty, we're back. Now, what I've done is I've thrown those iron blocks back in there just because for demonstrational purposes, we'll just use iron. Now, you can use any of the alloys that you can make, okay? Went over to here. Okay, here's all of our different stencil patterns. Okay, these are the casts that you use to pour the liquid into, and you can get all these parts. Now, the reason why those parts are relevant is because you can make a tool station. Now, you can make all of these tools. Okay, you can make a pickaxe. It shows you how to make a pickaxe. Your shovel, your hatchet, your mattock, which is basically everything. It's for farming, effective on wood, dirt, and plants. Used kind of like a hoe, okay? And then you got your swords, broadsword, longsword, rapier, daggers. You can make a frying pan, a battle sign, which is kind of interesting. You smack enemies with signs. And you can make a chisel. Use it to carve shapes into blocks and whatnot, okay? So there's the table there. I've already assembled lag spike. I've already assembled the different pieces needed to make a pickaxe, and we'll just go ahead and make a pickaxe. So pour them in, pour them in, pour them in, and into the mold comes the parts. Simply go over to the table, tell it you want to make a pickaxe, and you put your pieces on the table. And ta-da! Pickaxe. Now, what's good about the pickaxe, let's see here, we'll get some moss. We'll get some diamond. We'll need 2 of those, and I'll show you why here in a minute. Block of gold. Oh, duh, I had some of that. Whoops. Let's see, lapis. Get a good stack of those. Redstone. Redstone block, okay. Now, here's what's really cool. You can take the pickaxe that you made on the table, and you can stick it in there, right? Now, if you just leave it on this, it's just the tool station. Now, you have modifiers, 3 remaining, right? So watch. I take a block of gold, and a diamond. And now it'll give me an extra modifier, and you'll see why I did that here in a minute. Right, so now take this, add your diamond. Now you've got an extra 500 durability on your pickaxe. And you'll see on the pickaxe it actually modifies the design of the pickaxe. Now I want to make it repair itself. Now I've got a mossy pickaxe. Now the way that works is, if you've got the moss, it auto repairs. If you are in light, okay, you've got sunlight above your head, you're in an open area, it's daytime, and you have that item out, it will automatically repair itself. How awesome is that? So you get this bad boy decked out with all the stuff you want on it, and you don't have to worry about it breaking, so long as you get somewhere with light, and it'll repair itself. Okay, now I like to do that, and then I like to add the lapis on it. Okay, now lapis makes it lucky, and you just keep going to town on it. You can have up to 450 points on it. Now before I accidentally mess up, I'll put that on there too, so it's got the speed on it. Now I don't have to worry about accidentally putting too much lapis on. And you just keep going until you get her. Now you'll notice the luck keeps changing. See fortune? Because I put so much on it, it has now enchanted it with fortune. Keep going till you've got going. Still fortune 1. I don't remember how far you have to get before it turns into fortune 2. But I'm adding 9 at a time because I'm using the blocks. Ah, fortune 2. Keep going, keep going. 360 out of 450. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. An entire stack of lapis block. 441. 450 out of 450. Shazam. Fortune 3. Misclick. Alright, so then we'll go ahead and finish adding our haste onto it, because I can have up to 50 haste points. Now it won't let me go anymore, even though the haste is not completed. And the reason for that is, which by the way, if you leave, it'll stay there. I need to get just single blocks. It doesn't let you go over the intended amount. Okay, so 46, 47, 8, 9, and you'll see I can't add anything else to it. So I've got it all decked out. It repairs itself. It's got extra durability, so I don't have to repair it as often. I've got luck and speed, so I got the haste and the fortune 3 on it. How awesome is that? And you can do that with all the tools. Your shovels, your hatchets, you can do that with all of those just by using this and the stencils. I mean, how awesome is that? So this will conclude our kind of how-to here with the smelting station, and I hope you enjoyed it, and happy trails with your smelting, and leave a comment. Let me know all the cool things that you guys have been able to make with this. This is very interesting, and we are running in the Hexxit. We built one inside. If you're watching the Axe Adventures, we've got one of these built inside of our house, and we absolutely love it. We're making all kinds of cool stuff. So if you guys have any cool ideas and whatnot, let me know, and maybe in one of the videos I'll make one and give you guys a shout out. Okay. Thanks for watching, and you guys have a good day. Peace. Axe Adventure. Smelting Station. Hexxit.